Hi there, and welcome to Green Valley Nation. My name is Jennifer Dixon, and today we're going to talk about LIT, a CBD infused skincare product. But before we do, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. LIT Skincare actually contains CBD, but also a litany of different seed and nut oils like macadamia nut oil and of course hemp seed oil, as well as argon. The combination of all of these oils gives you omegas 3, 6, 7, and 9. And they also put essential oils. So it ends up being like the most heavenly scented hydration for your skin that, guess what, has all the benefits of CBD. Let's talk just a minute about the company Kana. This is a US-based Korean skincare product. It was actually a little bit difficult to find any real information about the company, so I had to dig a little deeper, get in with the customer service to find out that this was started by an Asian American female that actually went to school in Europe to become a formulator because she was so passionate about the benefits of CBD and using it as a skin product. This does contain US grown CBD. There's about 100 milligrams of CBD total in this 30 milliliter bottle. So I mentioned that there's 100 milligrams of CBD in this, right? But you would never know it if you actually looked at the box or at the bottle that it comes in. I really wanted to love this product, but I struggled with it because there was so little information about the product. The only way that I found out there was CBD was I actually reached out to their online support, and their Facebook Messenger, I don't know if it was a bot or a human, actually told me there was 100 milligrams of CBD, but that's basically all that it told me. And so as a result of that, I wanted to make sure that you knew that you were in fact getting more than just hemp seed oil. You do get some CBD, about 100 milligrams, and it is an isolate, but you can't tell that because the only thing that comes on the bottle is this. It's a beautiful label. It's very simple, very mod, but it doesn't say anything about CBD. And on the box, it talks about all of the awesome hydration, but it doesn't mention anything about CBD. So although this is a CBD topical product, and the customer service representative did say they were the very first CBD infused skincare line in the United States, you would never know it unless you actually dug a little deeper and contacted customer support. So what exactly do you get when you buy the LIT face oil? From the bottle, you don't know anything at all. So when we have a gander here at the box, again, it doesn't tell you how many milligrams of CBD are in it, but what it does tell you is that you get a big fancy word for coconut oil. So you know the very first ingredient is coconut oil. The second ingredient is macadamia oil. Then you get jojoba oil. And then you get things like wheat germ oil and evening primrose oil and argon. Those are some of my favorite face oils. The really cool thing about the Kana LIT is that it also is infused with 2 different types of lavender as well as frankincense and rosemary. So every time you open up the bottle, it smells heavenly. You do get one size. It's this 30 milliliter, and they consider this a natural product. The customer service rep said that it was 85% organic, so that's why they only call it natural. You don't see that anywhere. You don't see the organic or anything on the box. You can see that it is natural on their website. The suggested serving size is 1 to 2 drops a couple of times a day. You can get this right now in the US and in Europe. And the interesting thing is, on the bottle, you'll see at the bottom a lot number. At the bottom of the box, you will also see a lot number. However, there's no place anywhere on the website to figure out what this lot number goes to. This leads me to my second big issue trying to get in touch with the Kana folks. The Kana Skincare folks said that their COAs, their certificate of analysis, that they were proprietary. That means I can't share them with you. I can tell you that if you go onto their website, not their chat box, if you go onto their website and hit contact us, that's where you can get a handle of the COA. The COA that I had that they emailed me didn't have a lot number. So although this box and the bottle have a lot number, the COA that was sent to me didn't have a lot or a batch number. So I'm not entirely sure if the COA that I received matches the COA of the product that is in my hand. All that being said, the COA that I did see shows that this is an isolate product. You only get the CBD, so it's not a full spectrum product if that is a concern for you putting it on your body. Let's dive into what it's actually like to use this product. So when I got this in the mail, I did receive this product for the purposes of this review. I was super pumped. I mean, super pumped. I've been making my own skincare oils for a little over 10 years, mostly because I have really picky skin and I didn't love all of the stuff that was in skincare products on the shelves these days. So I've been making my own with things like argon and jojoba oil, things of that nature, infusing them with essential oils, but I've never done anything with CBD. So when I got this product, I was super pumped because I wanted to see if there was a difference. I was hesitant, however, because the main ingredient is coconut oil, and coconut oil tends to break me out if I use too much of it. So I was a little bit nervous, and then I got confused because I wasn't sure if there was actually CBD in there. I did see that there was hemp seed oil, but no CBD. So it wasn't until customer service told me that there was a little bit of CBD in there, I was convinced that I should really give this a go, and I was mega pumped about using it because I wanted to see if there was a difference. Before we get into this, I wanted to kind of give you a close-up of what this oil looks like. You can tell it's like a beautiful golden color, and when you open it, it smells divine. You can tell I've been using the mess out of this. I love the way that lavender and rosemary smell, and with some frankincense, it's just like heaven. It's very lightly colored, probably because it is an isolate. Now, here's the thing that I want you to know. It says 1 to 2 drops. However, I usually have to use more like 1/4 of a dropper, almost half a dropper, in order to get the coverage that I'm looking for. Now, you normally like to watch me take a sample of this, but because this is a topical product, I can't take it and put it in my mouth. So I will show you what it's like to put it on, and we'll keep rolling so maybe you can see how quick that it absorbs. You ready to try this face oil? Keep in mind, I do have some makeup on. I use a concealer because I've got a little bit of a breakout here, and a color correcting BB cream. So it's not a super heavy foundation, but that might impact how fast this does absorb. Also remember, I have to use more than 1 or 2 drops. I usually use like 1/4 to 1/3 of a dropper full to get all over my neck and my face and to go into some of my chest area. So here it is again. It's very light and golden. And I'm gonna just put a few drops here, and I'm spilling it. And I'll put it on one cheek to see if maybe you can tell a difference by the end of the video. Now, something that you will notice is that it smells awesome even after you've applied it onto your skin. I like to put it on my lips as well because it is really cold where I am right now and my lips are really chapped, and I've noticed that it does help to deal with some of that chapped lip stuff. The first time I used it, the very first thing I noticed was how good this stuff smelled. I tried just using 1 or 2 drops, but that lasted me like my forehead, and that was it. And I don't think my forehead is that big. Maybe it's because I use oils every day, so my skin's so used to it, it absorbs it really quickly. I don't know, but I do know that a couple drops goes on on part of my forehead, and then I have to do a couple drops for each part of my face, or I just dump a whole bunch on my hand and rub it in very ungloriously. You're gonna find that within a couple of minutes, hopefully you're starting to notice, because I haven't cut yet, that it just absorbs really quickly and it leaves a very pleasant scent there. I have been using this product now for a few weeks, and I still love the way this smells. I can't really tell a difference if, like fine lines, wrinkles, all of that kind of stuff. I can't really tell a difference, but maybe that's because I use these types of oils all the time on my skin. I can tell you that I haven't gotten major breakouts from using this, even though this is a coconut oil based product, but I have noticed, especially along my nose and here along the sides of my nose, where things can kind of get congested, if we will, I have noticed a little bit of congestion. So I've been using a mud mask here in that T-zone area, and that kind of clears up any extra blackheads. That is probably because of the coconut oil, and that's just my own skin sensitivity. So if you are not sensitive to coconut oil, I would say get this stuff and lather it all on because it smells amazing. I do have that sensitivity to coconut oil, and I'm still putting it on because it smells that good, and I really, really like the product. Okay, now it's been roughly about 3 or 4 minutes since I applied the oil on this side of my face to the other. I can't really tell a difference. It doesn't look super shiny to me, even on top of the makeup. So hopefully that gives you a good indication of how well this stuff absorbs. Keep in mind, if you do have oilier skin, which is what I thought I used to have before I started putting oils on my face, it might take a little bit longer to absorb, but you really will feel it. It's all gone within about 5 minutes, which is awesome. I want to tell you about the things that I love about the Kana Skincare. First of all, I love the way this stuff smells. Like, it just smells so awesome. I've actually been putting it on my kids, their little round cheeks and their lips, because again, it's cold and things are drying, and it immediately absorbs, and it kind of gives them a little bit of a glow because their skin is no longer dry. So you're going to love how much this stuff smells, and you're going to love how hydrating it is. With all of those nut and seed oils, oh my gosh, you're going to get the omega-3, 6, 7, 9, like that is just stuff your skin wants to drink in. So you're going to notice this stuff is awesome for moisturization, and it feels great and smells good. So you probably can tell I love the way this smells because I think I've said it like a million times. The other thing that I love about the Kana Skincare Lit product is that CBD in a face oil, it just kind of makes sense to me. I love using CBD. I use it every single day, usually internally. Every now and then when I've got a spot that hurts, I'll use an external like a rub or salve. But the fact that this is for a skincare that could easily be thrown into my normal regimen, I absolutely loved, because I believe that CBD has the ability to do these things like anti-inflammation and help to promote healing. So why the heck wouldn't it do that on my face? So I love the way this smells. It really does moisturize, and the fact that it has some CBD, it just makes sense that it'll help your skin. It'll help to improve the overall appearance of your skin, whether it's from breakouts or just time and things like that. So now you're probably wondering what my biggest beef is with the Kana Skincare Lit product. So in short, I do not like how close they kept their information to their chest. It's like they're playing poker, and I get it. When you're playing poker, you don't let anybody know what's in your hand, right? But this is a CBD infused skincare product, and CBD is a non-regulated market here in the States. And so I feel like in order to be perceived as selling a quality product, you need to be like the other companies that just tell you everything. They don't just tell you a little bit, they tell you everything from the cannabinoid profiles to the terpene levels. And Kana, I mean, I legit had to wait a week to figure out how much CBD was in this and whether or not it was an isolate. And come on, I was really annoyed at that because I really wanted to know what it was that I was going to put on my skin. As you guys have already heard in this review, I've been making my own oils because I am concerned about all the crap that is in our system these days, and I wasn't comfortable not knowing exactly what it was that I was putting on before I heard back from the customer service. So my biggest beef is, come on folks, go ahead and disclose it. It's not going to hurt your competitors, your competitive intelligence, to let everybody see your COAs. I just go ahead and share it. The other thing you might want to keep in mind if you're considering buying the Lit by Kana is this is kind of expensive. It comes in, especially considering the amount of CBD, the concentration of CBD, it's a little bit expensive for that if you're basing it on a regular tincture that you take internally. However, if you are looking at it from a skincare product, I mean, ladies, can I get a amen? We spend some money on this, on all of this vanity, right? So, I mean, you're going to spend about what's in line for a typical hydrating face oil. But if you're looking at it strictly from a concentration of CBD per bottle, it's a little bit expensive. Now, if you have fast forwarded through this entire review just to get to the summary, here it is in just a few quick bullets. The Kana Lit comes in a 30 milliliter bottle. The suggested serving size is 1 to 2 drops a couple of times a day. Keep in mind, I had to use about 1/4 to 1/3 of a dropper to get my whole face, neck, and chest. This is a US grown product. It is vegan, cruelty-free, and natural, about 85% organic according to the Kana customer service. You can get this product inside the US, in the UK, and in Europe. And it has 100 milligrams of a CBD isolate inside each bottle. I have really enjoyed using this product over the last several weeks. I am thrilled that they sent me this to try. I really like it. I just wish that the Kana company themselves would be a little more open about their history. They have an amazing corporate history, but they don't share it online, and there's no way to really build that know, like, and trust factor. So it makes it harder for me to be like, y'all go get this, because you really can't tell anything about the company based on their website, which is, let's be honest, that's like how you get to know a company, right? I really like it. I think it smells great. I think it moisturizes awesomely. You can't really tell a difference between the side that has some and the side that doesn't, even on top of makeup. So it really does absorb well. It creates a great moisturizing barrier. It's just kind of hard to find anything out about the company. I would love to know if you have tried this. If you're on the fence about it, I say go ahead and do it and just email their customer service to ask the information. I think it smells heavenly. It really works. It's a nice product, but I just wish that they would tell us, the consumers, a little bit more. Let me know if you try it. Go ahead and leave a message down below and let me know if you think it smells amazing or if you had the same kind of results. I am curious to see or to hear what you guys think about the Kana Lit, and hopefully if enough people send in messages to the customer support for Kana, that they'll start to share a little bit more of their story, their background, their manufacturing processes, all of that nature. So go ahead, leave us a note, tell me that you are going to find out, that you're going to reach out to them, and then go get yourself some Kana Lit. Once again, my name is Jennifer Dixon with Green Valley Nation, and don't forget, you can read a full summary of this review on our website, greenvalleynation.com. So after you subscribe to this channel, go ahead and click over to greenvalleynation.com, where you can find this review as well as tons and tons of other non-biased CBD topicals, edibles, tinctures, basically anything that you want to know, reviews in CBD, you'll find right there at greenvalleynation.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.